Hey man, what's up? It's Cool Water, the Digital Dope Man, here with another quick topic in the Barroom Chats podcast. I just ran across an article and had to briefly speak on it, and it talks about the realities of the school lunch debt with some of these children, high school, elementary, and middle school students. One school district in Chicago, Illinois, I think that's Nettlehurst Elementary School. Another school district, Wyoming Valley West School District. Another school district out there in Philadelphia, and many more around the country, especially here in the ATL, because teacher, I got a degree in education, so I done worked in it. I know it, I see it. Can't afford the lunch fees that's being administered. So they allow the kids to eat for free, and the school district builds up a tab. So with this situation here, they got one in Rhode Island. Rhode Island, 2 school districts began using collection agencies to recover school lunch debt. One district, the debt had reached $90,000. And as a result, what they're doing is they're beginning to threaten and trying to shake up the parents by telling them they can go to truancy court. Well, not truancy court, but neglect, dependency court for neglecting your child's right to food. In which case, it's a catch-22 because some of these parents, they own social services and food stamps and the check and whatnot. So with the increase in the rent going up all over the country, a lack of high-paying jobs and jobs that will allow somebody to, actually go out here and buy the necessary food and clothing and shelter, the parents are in a catch-22. So now school districts are going after them with collection agencies to be able to try to recover some form of debt, because the school district is in debt with a $90,000 plus bill or $100,000 plus bill. And it is a real ugly catch-22. But most of these kids that come do not get fed. I can remember many times myself, man, that there wasn't hardly no food in the house. Now, I was on free lunch, so I could go to the school, and they used to give us, 2 hot donuts. They used to give us, I think it was 2 hot donuts, and some milk and a piece of fruit or something like that. And we would rock out with that. And then we would get lunch, you know what I'm saying? But some of these kids who may be, especially like the reduced lunches, who are supposed to be paying lunch, and they don't have the money, well, 9 times out of 10, they're going to let them eat for free because they don't have the money. And they just going to tell them to put their code in, and then they'll tally up a tab. So it's becoming a real crisis. But see, the crisis also has a reoccurring backdrop, a backstory. And the backstory is the economy ain't bubbling like Trump keep trying to make out. And the job market is not flourishing, where people are walking out their house getting decent paying jobs to fit their cost of living needs and functional living needs and things of that nature. It is not glowing as much as he says it is. In the black community, it may be 46% unemployment rate for black males. The youth is like 70%. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the other demographics are, but at the end of the day, when you look at this article and you look at other information going around, the school is now beginning to try to play hardball because they want to recover. And a lot of school districts are in debt due to lack of property taxes being paid and so on and so forth. So to hear this is interesting. This is the failure to provide your child with proper nutrition as a result of you not paying for those children to be able to have, or you not giving those children money to be able to buy lunch and breakfast at school. That's neglect. As a result, they're saying, Family and Children Services could take the child out the home, and it could end up in foster care. So now that's a wicked way of trying to correct a problem. And I know for a fact that most parents ain't going for that. They're not going to try to, they ain't hearing that. It just ain't no money flowing in the house. Ain't no jobs coming in. It's not enough money to, dole out, $3-4 or $2.50 a day, or $5 a day for lunch. And then, you got to turn around and feed them for dinner too. So it's really an ugly situation, man. Definitely check the blog, Is Hip Hop Dead? I'm going to do an article on this. I'm going to write something up on this and try to, add my spin to it and see what's going on. But this is real ugly to hear that these school districts are about to start doing what they need to do to collect these unpaid debts. And as a result, the parents really don't have the money, or they would probably just go ahead and pay. Hey, man, look for me at the blog, Is Hip Hop Dead? Check me out at the website, thedigitaldopeman.com. It's cool water. Peace and stay blessed. Holla.